This 270 acres, we acquired this listing with, it was full of potential. You know, the first thing that we saw for you to get the most out of it were to be to fix the dams and fix the pond system to create water, because that's, I mean, one of the best things about Oklahoma is there's potential for water on every property, and this place has it, and so what we wanted to do was restore it. So this place sold as, you know, as raw land does, and the buyer actually came in and wanted us to execute that vision for him. And so the first thing that we started doing was constructing, you know, a plan to refill and reconstruct these dams so that, like the one behind me, we just got finished with it. It's double spillway to hold all this water that this ranch potentially could get on a 100-year flood is kind of how we did it. It's got a really cool cascading pond system. So it starts kind of on the northeast corner of the property, and 4, 5, 6 ponds cascade down the draw and all kind of drain into one giant lake down at the southern end of the property. So it's a really kind of a cool setup. It really allows us to use the flow of the land to fill one pond after another and cascade them down, ultimately creating a really cool site down at the bottom. So along with you know, our dam reconstruction project, this client wanted us to do a little bit more. He wanted us to clear out around the pond so that his kids had, you know, really good access to them to be able to fish, cast, not get lures hung up in the briars that were kind of previously lining these things when they weren't, you know, holding any water. So we did that and tried to make it a park-like feel on both sides of this one. And not only did we do that, we also have the ability to kind of go in and make fish structure for them. So we dug out channels from the dam clear to the backs of the pond so that it would hold water year-round all the way in the back. And along with that, we made humps and dug some stumps and some trees in there to create really good fish habitat. So the possibilities are endless. Once you get on a place like this, you know, we can really start to play on it. You know, it becomes a playground for us and our guys that love to work on these ranches to really make it unique and your own and use the full potential of the property. So one of the coolest things about having a bunch of different ponds on your place is that you can design them and you know, kind of create the habitat to be able to hold different types of fish, especially when they're dry. And so when we got this one, 3 of the ponds were dry, and so the client was mulling over kind of what he wanted to do. So we designed these with different depths in mind so that if he wanted, in one pond it could be more of a shallow pond, a kid pond, you know, put sunfish and perch and different things for kids to catch. And then we designed a couple deeper ones to be able to put catfish in or bass in so you can separate them and really have kind of a different state-of-the-art hatchery in each one. You know, again, anything that you guys could dream up, anything that we could dream up, we try to implement or at least look at the land, try to see what it offers and see how we can make those work together. This property poses endless opportunities, and so anything our client, you know, is willing to dream up, we can do. Anything that you guys can dream up for your next place, we have the ability to do. We're dreaming up stuff all the time. We're thinking about putting waterfalls in these ponds yet. We just, you know, haven't gotten there yet. We may do it, we may not. So anything that you might want to see done, run it by us. We can look at what you've got and maybe make it happen.
For more information or to discuss projects on your ranch, call Kelly Hurt, area code 580-421-7512. Check out the website at landdoctors.com or drop them an email at kelly@landdoctors.com. The Land Doctors, selling beautiful land and creating custom ranches.